What's up, YouTube? Fart Drinker back again with another vlog. Sitting on the back porch, about to smoke a cigarette. So I want to go ahead and light that up before I get talking. Yep. Alright, so what do I got going on today? D&D. Yeah, it's freaking Saturday. Pretty excited about that. We're doing my campaign today again. So, pretty excited. I did my makeup. Some days I just kind of want to do it crazy. And I feel like I did pretty good. Could always be doing better, but I'm still learning. This is only, I've been doing makeup for like 4 months now. So I feel like it's not too bad. Hang on. I flipped my phone because I feel like when it's the other way, it kind of just, I'm like looking like over here. So, I just need to get better at looking at the camera, not at myself. But when I do this good on my makeup, I want to look at myself. So, God forbid. But yeah, I've kind of been, I want to learn how to do like contour, because I feel like my makeup's pretty basic. I kind of just do concealer, eyeliner, mascara, blush. It's not much, and then eyeshadow sometimes. So I did a little bit of contour on my nose, but I don't think I did enough for it to really be too noticeable. And then I tried to do some like on my cheekbones, because I feel like I have pretty good cheekbones, but I don't think I did enough. I need to watch more makeup videos. I need to make a makeup tutorial. But I don't have a tripod, so it's kind of difficult, because I just do it in my bathroom. But yeah, I've really only watched like 1 or 2 makeup tutorials, and I don't know what, they're just a little boring. I think honestly though, the more that I do it, the more I'd like watching them, just because I actually know what's going on, and I'm not trying to, it doesn't feel like I'm like, like doing homework, But it is a beautiful day. It's like 68 degrees. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be nice if there was like a little bit of a breeze, but it's actually, honestly, no, it's kind of fucking perfect right now. I'm definitely gonna try to smoke more cigarettes than vape today, because I've been vaping way too much. Views pods are like $25 for a 2-pack, and then I'm also buying a pack of cigarettes, like 2 packs a week, so it's expensive. And then gas is like fucking $4 and like 19 cents or some shit. It's actually ridiculous. Yeah, and it's crazy that all these people voted for Trump for gas prices to go down, and they're higher than they've ever been, and I don't see any fucking stickers on the gas pump. It pisses me off. I guess that's just where I am, maybe. But I feel like, Trump supporters are just so performative. Yeah, I feel like, honestly, I haven't talked about politics really on my channel. I'm not afraid to. As a trans person especially, I feel like it's, politics are very important to me. So yeah, if you're a Republican, don't subscribe to me. I don't care if you, because I don't know, I feel like there are some people that are genuinely just like, sometimes they're like just raised Republican, and then they're like raised to think, oh, if you're a Democrat then you're stupid, but then they hold like only Democratic beliefs, like they want affordable health care and affordable housing and food and water, and they're just like genuinely good people, but they're just like misinformed, and then they vote for the right because they think that their family would hate them or their friends would hate them and stuff like that, which is sad. And I feel like there are some people that really just are misinformed and don't see how harmful like how harmful they are, like the right wing is to minorities to honestly the majority as well. Not saying I like Democrats though. Like I really think they're the same. It's just Democrats act like they care more about social issues and they don't care about social issues, but I'd rather vote for someone that acts like they care than someone who doesn't, you know? It doesn't make a whole lot of difference in a lot of cases, but in some, like trans rights and really just queer rights and women's rights in general, it does make a difference. Yeah, it's yeah. Go out and vote. If I don't know if where you're at, if the midterms have happened already, but please go fucking vote in the midterms, because if Trump doesn't get impeached by the end of his presidency, we're all actually fucked. I mean, the damage that he's done in the second term, like in the first, like it hasn't even been a year yet, and like the wars and like the amount of people that he's hurting is actually baffling. So please go fucking do what you can. Yeah, I'm using my platform for good. To my 80 subscribers, you guys go out and make a change. Fart Nation, I believe in you. I'm actually tearing this cigarette up. It usually takes me longer than this to finish one. Mainly because I've been vaping so much. So I'm gonna have to light up another one because it's a beautiful day. First cigarette of the day too. It's, you know, yeah, I deserve another one. Yeah, I don't know. Hang on. Okay, so I was gonna smoke another cigarette, but it's my friend. We have like 3 stray cats that come around sometimes, and you know we got cat food inside, so yeah, we always like to feed them. We haven't named her yet. There's this orange and white one, and we call him Thomas O'Malley, and we also call him the cats we got inside, Grape and Steve French. Grape is orange and Steve French is white, so we just call Thomas O'Malley their deadbeat dad. And then this big cat, he's really husky and he's got like these huge jowls, so we call him Ambrose Burnside. Cause, oh my god, I don't know if you can hear those dogs in the background like barking. Yeah, we haven't named her yet. Yeah, she needs a name. Fart Nation, name the stray cat for me. She's really cute. She doesn't really let me pet her. Yeah. Here, hang on. Hey, you're gonna be on YouTube. Yeah, so I'm just gonna wait until she's done, and then I'm gonna smoke another cigarette. Yeah, I don't know. I really like stray cats. I know they're terrible for, you know, local wildlife and stuff. But like, what am I gonna do? Not feed this little cute cat? Like, I don't know. I just feel bad about not feeding them. And we don't really get too many dogs around here, like stray dogs. I wish we got more stray cats. I know there's like a couple blocks away. There's, you know, a bunch, but we don't really get too many of them. And I wish that Ambrose is like the only one that lets us pet him. And you know, I think honestly, if I got her to let me pet her, she'd realize like how nice it is and she'd want it more. But I'm trying to be respectful. You know, I'm treating her like an adult. You know, if she wants it, then I'll pet her, but I'm not gonna like go out of my way and like make her uncomfortable. Shit, I was gonna think about something else to talk about, and then I had it, and then I saw her, and then I had to go inside and get food. Hang on. Fuck it. I guess honestly, I'll talk about beer, because I like beer. And I'm kind of like a new beer drinker. It was only like 3 months ago, maybe. that like I wanted to, because like I always felt left out because you know all my friends would be drinking beer, and then it would just like hurt my stomach. So I would just drink like a White Claw or something like that. And I, you know, like going to a bar and getting a White Claw, like I don't want to be that person. So I started just drinking like the Michelob Ultras because you know light beer was easier. And then I eventually you know I drink like a Budweiser every now and then, and then I just kind of weaned off of the light beer and started drinking Budweiser. Now that's all I drink. Um, I haven't tried too many beers, but out of all of them I've tried, the the Budweiser is definitely my favorite. Actually, my favorite is kind of hard to get around here. It's like Sapporo or Sapporo. It's like this Japanese beer. It's so fucking good. I have one left, and there's a place like I can go, like 30 minutes away to get it, but I don't know. I probably will at some point soon. And I still have like some Japanese cigarettes left. I'm like really trying to save them. And the other day I had two of the Sapporos left, and I had one of those and one of the Japanese cigarettes, and oh my god, they really know what they're doing over there, because oh my god, I like actually, they're both just like so smooth and nice. I think the Sapporo kind of makes my face turn red though, which is weird. So I don't know what that's about. It's kind of annoying, but I'm fine with it. I'm gonna keep drinking it because it's fucking amazing. I don't really have the vocabulary to describe like a beer taste, so you're just gonna have to take my word on it. It's really good. Okay, cat's leaving. Lighten it up, another cigarette. Oh, that's an empty pack. I gotta go inside and grab the other pack. I remembered what else I was so. I remembered what else I was gonna talk about. Therapy. Because if you watched some of my other vlogs, I talked about that I was going to therapy at some point. And I went. I got another appointment in 2 weeks. And it was pretty cool. The first session, it was kind of just like figuring out what we want to talk about. But yeah, I'm excited to find out what's going on in my brain. Because I have no fucking clue. But I want to have a clue. I think it'd be a good thing to have a clue. So, excited for that. They had like a bunch of fidget toys in there. So, I was just playing with them like the entire time. They're probably there for a reason. They probably, well, I mean, you know, it makes some people more comfortable, but I feel like it's probably kind of telling if you're playing with fidget toys the whole time. Because, you know, I'm 22 years old, and I'm kind of just playing with toys, but God forbid, it's fun, and it makes it easier to talk. I think that's kind of why when I'm talking, you know, smoking and talking, or like having a drink, it's just so much easier to have something that I can do with my hands. And it's a lot better to do that with a toy than with a vape. So, and I couldn't hit my vape in there. It's like a fucking hour where I can't hit my vape, but it's kind of brutal. But if I'm talking the whole time, then I'm not going to be thinking about it as much. But it's still kind of... Like the second that I know that I can't, it's so bad. Like, I'm sure that I can go like an hour without hitting it if I'm like doing something and not thinking about it. But the second a vape dies or I'm out of pods or something like that, it's actually unbearable. So that's another reason why I need to stop like vaping as much. But yeah, I was like 10 minutes late because I woke up late. I didn't have time to like do my makeup or shower or anything, so I felt disgusting, which didn't help. And I apologized, and I kind of felt stupid for apologizing because it's like, you know, that's kind of like their whole thing is that they don't judge you. But like, you know, first impressions are important to me. But whatever. I got next session. Yeah, 2 weeks. Pretty excited. My boss asked me to cover a shift that day, though, and I can't. I would have liked the money, but my mental health is more important. If you haven't tried therapy and you think you should, or if you're having trouble You should try it, but I mean, you know, so far I've had a good experience with it. I know a lot of people have bad experiences with it because you really just have to find the right person. And I got recommended this person, and yeah, they're really good so far, or from what I can tell. But I know some people have to go through like multiple people to find the right one, and that can be expensive. And yeah, it really sucks. Um, but yeah, I think it's probably still worth it. So I think you should check it out. I tried to do my eyebrows a bit off topic. I need to actually figure out how to do my eyebrows because they're fucking thick. I tried to like use like a razor a little bit and thin them like a bit. I don't know if it made a difference. I need to actually just learn how to do it. Um, I need to stop saying It's as a reoccurring thing. It pisses me off, and I keep doing it, and I keep using all these filler words. And I'm sorry, Fard Nation. I'll try to get better. I swear to God. This is a yummy cigarette. I really just want to keep talking, but I don't have anything to talk about. So I'm sorry, but I think I'm going to have to end the video. And I'm really apologizing to myself because I really don't want to stop talking. It feels really good. And I think, honestly, vlogging has helped me so much. It's also kind of a form of therapy. Because I feel like a lot of, like I've kind of been in the background, it feels like, for a lot of my life. And I don't really get a chance to talk as much as I, like, wanted to for a long time. And now that I, like, have people that I, like talking to, I have a hard time actually, like, talking to people. So, this has kind of helped me, 'cause it's making me realize, like, oh, I can just talk about shit. So, also, if you're in that same boat, if you feel like you have a hard time talking, whoa. If you have a hard time talking, just start vlogging. You don't even gotta post it, but just start talking about shit. I think you'll find that it's a lot easier than you think when there's like nobody around and there's no like expectations and you can just like cut stuff out. And yeah, it's sick. It's really sick. Okay. I'm gonna end the video there. I gotta clean my room for D&D and well, not for D&D, but for the hangout after. I really don't want to, but I have to. Alright, I love you, Fart Nation. Stay awesome, stay amazing, stay gay, stay trans, stay farting, if you're straight, yeah, you can stay straight too. Stay informed, stay farting again. I love you guys. Fart Drinker, signing out.